Feeling a sense of liberty and freedom is really important to me. I was born in a city called Banja Luka in Bosnia, a city of around 200,000 people that is really warm. The war had a really big impact on Bosnia and its community. There's still a little bit of fear in everyone. It's still something that people feel to this day. You can still see buildings left over from the war and the scars that it had on the community and the environment. Before the war, Bosnia was a part of a communist country called Yugoslavia. As with every other communist country, a lot of things were oppressed, and one of those things was the sexuality. Bosnia is a really interesting place religion-wise, because it is a mix of the three major religions: the Muslims, the Catholic Christians, and the Orthodox Christians. Even though the war ended years ago, it still has a lot of impact on people because they're still kinda worried about members of the other religion. It separates people even more, and it doesn't allow for growth in the community. They tend to be a lot more conservative and trying to protect what they thought is their true religion. And that causes a majority of religious people to reject everything that's different. I was born in an Orthodox Christian household, and I was raised in a way to respect my religion. My father was the only worker in my household for the majority of my life. Sometimes we would go to garage, I would help him fix stuff, and it was a really, really nice experience to have someone like that in my life. My mother is someone that I kind of spent the most time with because she was always at home. I would always tell her my secrets and my problems, and she would always be there for me to help me, either with the school stuff or the life stuff. She's a really caring person and someone who wants to try her best to help people, and especially members of her family and their children. And my sister was and still is light of my life, and someone that I look up to, and she taught me a lot of things. Once I arrived here, I saw that a lot of things are different from what I grew up with. Canada can get really cold, and it can have a lot of impact on people. I used to love going out, enjoying the snow, and just walking around the city, exploring the beauty of the winter. Coming to Canada, I had a little concern of how will I integrate into the society here. I was really lucky to start a school here with fellow classmates who shared the same interests and same views in life, which really helped me integrate more and better. I found that everybody has their own story. One of the main reasons that I decided to come to Canada was how friendly it is for the LGBTQ+ individuals. The first day that I arrived to Saskatoon, I went to a drag show and I was surrounded by members of my community. I felt loved and welcomed. That was something that I was missing back home. And there's a lot of opportunities here for the members of my community. And the systems that are put in place here, although they're not perfect, they're a lot better than the things that I had back home. Being myself is something that I strive every day to do and to achieve, and to get to the point where I would feel fully satisfied with everything. I think we as humans are always trying to be the best versions of ourselves, and we are going through our lives trying to do the things that we think that are right and trying to get to that place where we will feel full satisfaction with everything. And looking back on my life, I can see all the steps that I took trying to improve myself and get to a happier place. Coming here gave me a lot of opportunities to change and be surrounded by people who can shape my life in different ways and open up my eyes to new possibilities. It helped me gain a new perspective on life and what it means to be myself. I was lucky to have my best friend Sergey here in Saskatoon, and it helped me to not forget my heritage. We would spend our Christmas together and we would cook our traditional food and enjoy that. And bringing my own culture into it has helped me to feel a strong sense of self-identity and love for my culture. One of the significant moments that I had in Canada was the first Halloween. I went to a drag show and they had a costume contest, which I won. And I was surrounded by members of my community that were cheering me up for my creativity. And it really helped me feel that sense of self-identity and who I really am and what I want to be. I haven't been involved in a lot of advocacy work for queer community here in Canada since I am still a newcomer. But I am slowly integrating and I am bringing my own experience and my own story, and I'm trying to share it with people who are not the part of the LGBTQ+ community and just try to show them all the beauty that my community can bring. One of the first challenges that I experienced was in November of 2022. I got a high fever and I was laying in my bed for 3 or 4 days. And it opened up my eyes because in the past I always had my mother there to take care of me, and experiencing that here has shown me that you will not always have someone to rely on in your life, and you need to gain strength and take care of yourself first. Love is a really broad concept. And coming here has showed me there are a lot more approaches to love. I was able to find someone that I care for and someone that I can surround myself with and call my partner. And I feel really blessed to have that experience, to have someone like her next to me and be there for me. Coming here to improve my education has really helped me because it opened up my mind again to the possibilities of improvement. Cooperating the working experience with it made my life really dynamic, and it helped me be more energized and ready for whatever the life is throwing at me. Ever since I was little, I had this view on life that we should approach it with positive thoughts, and we should try and be the happiest versions of ourselves. And that's what I'm trying to do. Lead me to a place where I can say that I can sit down and look back at my life and see all the things that I've done, and be in a place where I can say that I'm really proud of myself and what I've accomplished. My name is Dan Pradevic, originally from Bosnia and now residing in Canada.